phrase. We talked about that. So, okay. So remember when we talked about the theme that power can corrupt? People want power, but power can corrupt. That's a thematic. It's like what the author and the director of Lord of the Rings wants us to come away with. You can step out. So the theme is not power. The theme is that power can corrupt. So that's the difference. Is one is a word, and the rest is a phrase. Like love, there's so many different kinds of love. There's romantic love, there's family love, there's lust, absolutely. It's what makes the world go round.
Lust is like...
That's right, sex. So we wouldn't just say love because it could be any kind of this love. I can wait, and you can make all your peers wait too.
Roger, stop it!
You stop it.
Stop.
I think you're funny though.
I'm really not okay.
Put it away. The setting is important in our movie. We're in Middle Earth, is what it's called. If there wasn't magic there, that wasn't part of the plot, our theme would be very different. The type of power that we were talking about would be very different. We wouldn't be talking about magic and power to rule the earth so much.
Magic.
You know, the setting affects the characters as well. Titles can help you give you ideas as to what the theme is. Almost always in essays, Jade. In essays that occurs. And remember, when I give you tell you to write a title, I say, well, what's your point? What are you trying to say? In stories that happens too, but not so much in the ones that we're dealing with right now. What's a character's motivation? Motivation is what makes you do stuff.
What makes them tick?
What makes them tick? Thank you.
Other people.
Well, yeah. So what pushes? Why are they doing things? So why does Boromir go on the journey?
Who?
Remember Boromir? Boromir is the man who is the Lord of Gondor. Why does he go on the journey? Because he wants that ring of power to save his people.
What?
So his motivation is to go on the journey so maybe he can get that ring of power so he can save his people who are dying. We need to look at how does the character change?
Other people change.
Other people change. Sometimes our characters change. Sometimes
Change him.
Yep. The interactions. That will tell us something about the theme. That's the conflict, right? The plot and the conflict. You were just talking about other people. Change him. That's good. How does a conflict resolve? Girls, you're like chipmunks. Stop it. One of the things that we're going to find is, and we've already found it, is the narrator and Gandalf in The Lord of the Rings. They constantly are pretty much stating the theme. You know, the narrator, the 9 rings of power corrupted the men.
Who, the lady?
We're going to hear, she does too, later on. But there's a male narrator in the beginning.
There is?
Yes. And then we have Gandalf. He's a big commenter. I'd like you to step out. Actually, you're distracting to me and you're distracting to everybody else. When you can get it together, come back in. So we need to listen to what Gandalf says. Gandalf is reiterating, which means repeating.
Which one's Gandalf?
The
The guy in
gray.
the grey, a big thick guy.
Oh.
Yep. With a crooked hat.
With a
Gandalf
crooked
the Grey. He was the one up on the tower that caught them all.
And he jumped on a fat bird.
Okay. Yeah, that was an eagle. Symbols. Okay, an eagle is a symbol of power and goodness. So the reason why Gandalf jumped on the eagles, and the eagles were his friends, because they're good birds. What are the bad birds?
The blackbird.
Blackbirds. Excellent. Yeah.
I just
blackbirds.
missed.
You're right. Why did you know that? Blackbirds. Yeah. Crows.
The raven.
Bats. Ravens. Yeah. They're bad birds.
I got attacked by one before, and I was running.
So yeah, we associate good birds, bad birds, believe it or not, we do. Sometimes we have symbols like climbing a mountain or crossing a bridge. We know that those symbols mean something.
And it's got water.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back to
So, as we watch the movie today,
Wait a second, close the door.
just a minute, not quite yet. I will let you know.
Oh.
Just pause it!
Okay. Excuse me, boys. I'm waiting. So, people want power, but power can corrupt. Strength of character can be found in people who are not physically strong and trust your friends. Girls?
No, that's it.
Stop. So,